Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to crochet this bag. I made this bag using a 5.5mm crochet hook and 2 strands of yarn held together, which made it thicker. You can simply use a chunky yarn. You don't need the stitch markers to make this bag. And to make this bag took me approximately 2 hours, so it's a quick project. So let's get started. Let's start with the foundation chain. As I mentioned, I'm using a double knit yarn, 2 double knit balls, and I will tie their ends together like that, which makes them the thickness of chunky yarn. Of course, you can use just a chunky yarn. So we will start with foundation chain, and I'm gonna chain a 36. If you want a bigger bag, chain any multiply of 2 plus 6. And if you want the bag as exactly same size as I did, chain 36. Okay, row number 1, starting in the second chain from the hook. Make 1 slip stitch into the first chain, 1 slip stitch into the next chain, and continue until end of your row. So make 1 slip stitch into each chain until end of your row. So this is how your first row should look like. Now chain 1 and turn your work. We'll start row number 2. From now on we will start to work in the back loops only. So where are the back loops? So these are back loops, and we will work in those loops only. We will ignore the front loops. We will start with 1 single crochet into first 3 stitches. So this is your first single crochet. This is your second single crochet. And this is your third single crochet. From now on we will start work in the sequence. 1 half double crochet into the next stitch, slip stitch into the next stitch. 1 half double crochet into the next stitch, slip stitch into the next stitch. And we'll continue until you reach the third stitch from the end. So once again, remember we are working in the back loops only. Yarn over and insert your hook into the next stitch into the back loop only, and make a half double crochet like that. And now make slip stitch into the next stitch in the back loop only. Remember we are working in the back loops only now. And again, make a half double crochet into the next stitch, and slip stitch into the next stitch. Half double crochet, and slip stitch. And continue this sequence until you reach the second stitch from the end. So when you reach the second stitch from the end, you will make 2 single crochet. So as you can see now, I have reached the second stitch from the end, and now I'm going to make 2 single crochet. I mean 1 single crochet into the last 2 stitches, and last a single crochet. And of course we are working in the back loops only. Okay, chain 1, turn. So this is how your second row should look like. And in row number 3, we will repeat the stitch from the row below. So if we have 1 single crochet, the row below, we will make 1 single crochet. If we have slip stitch, we will make slip stitch. If under we have a half double crochet, we will make half double crochet. Okay? So we will, because under we have 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches, we will make 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches. So this is your first single crochet. This is your second single crochet. Our next stitch is a slip stitch So we are making a slip stitch as well. Next stitch in the row under is a half double crochet, so we are making a half double crochet. Next stitch is a slip stitch, so we are making a slip stitch, and so on and so on. And last 3 stitches, so those are single crochet, so we are making 1 single crochet into the last 3 stitches. Chain 1 and turn. And we will repeat stitches from the row below until we reach 62 rows or more if you are making a larger bag. So keep repeating until you reach 62 rows. I will see you then. I have made my 62 rows. On the side with 2 single crochet, that's the top. And on the side with the 3 single crochets, that's the bottom. It's important to finish at the top. We will now even it out, this side. Chain now. We will now make 1 single crochet per row. Okay, from begin to the end of the side. So 1 single crochet per row. When you finish, fold your work in half like that, and we will now sew these 2 edges together with a crochet hook. I prefer to do it with a crochet needle, but I know you guys hate crochet needles, so I will show you how to make it with a crochet hook. We'll sew these 2 edges. So first insert your hook into the very first stitch and put the loop on your hook and pull it, flip it to the other side like that. Now chain 1, insert your hook into the first, under the first stitch from the right side, here, and now insert your hook into the first stitch in the left side, but insert it a bit far, so here, okay, so not just under the stitch but a bit lower, like that. Okay, so insert your hook into the first stitch in the left side, yarn over and pull through all loop, so make a slip stitch. Next stitch, insert your hook under the first stitch, under the next stitch of the right side, then under the next stitch of the left side, yarn over, pull up the loop and pull through the next loop. So make a slip stitch all along and now the bottom. So we will work on the uneven sides now. We will try to make 1 slip stitch per 1 row. Sometimes you might to do 2 slip stitches per row. And continue until end of this edge. When finished, cut your yarn, leave a longer tail for sewing. Thread the tail on your crochet needle and hide secure. Then flip your back inside out. And the last step, we will start the handles. We will start them on the sides. We will start in the one side and we will finish on the other side. So take your yarn and make a loop. Insert your hook into one side, into stitch on the one side. We will work in those 4 stitches. So inside your hook into the first stitch, put that loop on your hook, pull through the stitch, chain 1, and we can start first row of our handle. Make 1 single crochet into next 4 stitches, start in the same stitch. 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches, start in the same stitch. 2, 3, and 4. And this is your row number 1. Now chain 1, turn your work. Row number 2, make 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches. Chain 1, turn your work and make 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches. And this is how you will work your handle. Make as many rows as you need. You can make longer handle, you can make shorter handle. It's up to your preferences. And at the end we will connect it here. So I have done my handle, as you can see. Make sure the handle is not twisted before you join it to the other side of your back. Grab a needle and sew to the back. And your back is done. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.